Hello everyone and welcome to my tutorial on starting a Google site. I have a lot to go over, so let's get started. Now Google Sites is very extensive, so I will not be able to show you everything that it can do. So I recommend that you sign on to Google Sites and just begin playing around with it. Now first thing I'm going to do is hit create site. Now I get to name my site. Up here you can actually choose from pre-built templates, but let's just start out on blank, the blank template. Here you can see the URL for the site, and down here we have to prove that we are not a robot. Then we hit enter, and as you can see here, the location we have chosen is not available. This means that the URL is already being used in Google. So let's just add a couple numerals to the URL that's not going to affect your SEO in any way. Let's hit that again, and now it's creating our site. And now here is our site. All of the design features you see are default in the blank template, and it may look pretty bare right now, but this really makes it easy for anyone who doesn't know HTML code to start customizing their Google site. Here we have our site title, which you will see is currently an active link. If we press on the link, it'll refresh the page or take you back to the home page if you're on any other page. And over here we have our search bar. We can actually change if we want to show this and at where it's going to be at. Over here we have our sidebar navigation, and Google gives you the option of a sidebar navigation or a horizontal navigation or no navigation at all. And here's where our content is going to go. I'm going to come back to this in a little while. Up here we have our main control functions. We can edit the page. By clicking that, we can actually edit what the content is on the page. Here we can create a new page, which comes in handy when you want to add more pages to it. And here we have more options, which you can see we can do a lot more things with. And the share button actually controls who sees the site and who else can work on the site. Now let's go back to the content area. When you're building your Google site, it is a good idea to start by entering some basic content on your home page so that you can build around it and see how it will all function together when you start changing the layout of themes of the site and adding more functional elements like buttons and videos. So let's go up here and let's press edit page. Does this look familiar? Adding content to a Google site is a lot similar, like adding content to a Word document or creating a custom PowerPoint. We have font and font size. We have some formatting options, bullet points and alignments, and for the more advanced users, you can actually add in HTML coding. Up here we have more options. We have insert, where you can actually insert an applet or a device. We have formatting, which gives you more formatting options. Tables, which you can actually add in a table to the area you are currently working in. Layout, which I'm going to change to a right sidebar layout. And help if you get stuck. Now I'm going to add in some pre-built content. So up here I'm going to add in welcome to marketing in the digital age. I can change the size and the size font, and I can middle align that. Now for this part I'm going to add in some pre-built content. Be careful though, when you copy and paste from a Word document, you can get some pretty strange things happening, which you can easily fix just by adding that area. Now let's add some media. There are two ways of doing this. First, for Google-owned media providers like YouTube, we can go to the YouTube video and copy the URL. So I've already got this one up. Copying. I'm going to go back to my front page. I'm going to go to insert, hit YouTube, and copy and paste my URL. You'll see the thumbnail of the video you're doing, so you know that's the video you want. You can change your size, and then you can include a border and include a title if the title's not evident in the video. When you hit save, it automatically enters it into the content area you are currently working in. From here now you can change the location of the video and how it aligns with the text. So I'm going to keep it on this side. I'm going to align it with the rest of the text. I'm going to put it up here at the top. and then I'm going to do side align. So you're going to see here that the text is actually kind of scrunched up. We're going to change that so that it flows freely across the page, and we're probably going to have to do that by getting rid of the sitemap up here. You'll see over here we have another content area we can add stuff to, and down here we have another content area we can add stuff to. Now, a second way you can add content, media content to your Google site is by directly embedding HTML code. It's not that hard, especially in Google sites. It's pretty easy. First, go to a site that has the ability to share embedded code, like SoundCloud. Go to a song that you want to embed. You're going to see Share. When you go to Share, it'll give you the option to embed. And here, it's going to give me, I can embed now this device just by copy and pasting this code, going back to the site. Now, I like to add in a locator so that I can easily find where to put this. And I'm going to go to HTML, go down here, and there's my locator. I copy and paste that, or I copy that, or I highlight that, and then I copy and paste my code. When I hit update, there it is. Let's save this and see if all of our stuff works. So we've got our YouTube video.
There's a notion that's been put forth that
that works, and our SoundCloud. And now let's edit our site layout to fit around our content. Go to More Options and scroll down to Edit Site Layout. Here we can turn on and off our site header. If we were to scroll over our site header and click on it, we have more options to actually change it. I'm going to vertically align everything so that the link title as well as the search bar appear at the very top. That's going to be very important later. We can turn and off our horizontal navigation bar at sidebar. So I'm going to turn off the sidebar, and you'll see that automatically that space is eaten up by the content area, which now looks pretty good next to the video. And I'm going to turn on the horizontal navigation. And so if you actually click on the horizontal navigation, this is how you can add a new page. You just click here, and if we had more pages, they'd appear down here, and we just add those in. So I don't have any pages. And then here we can actually customize our site width. You can use the theme default, or you can customize. Now there's two ways of customizing the site width. A percent method, which stretches across the screen as you zoom in and out, and a fixed pixel method, which sets a structured pixel length which your content can sit in very safely. I like using the pixel method because it's a lot safer. First, let's look at the percent method. If I were to go 80%, hit enter, now the site is 80%. If I zoom in and out, the content area stays 80%. If I were to do a pixel method, say 1200 pixels, it's a little bit smaller, but no matter how much zooming I do, it stays the same. Let's close this out, and there we go. Finally, the site needs some character. I'm going to replace the site link with a custom header that I've already designed. First, I'm going to go to More Options and click Manage Site. Here's the general page. You can change your title here, and we can decide if we want to show it as a link title. I'm going to turn that off now. This is a new feature with Google Sites. It's a site notice. It's a disposable message that will be shown to site visitors. We can type anything we want here. Down here we have site description. This is very important for your SEO. Spiders love this area, so fill it up with key content and phrases, and keywords and phrases. And here's the next important part, Google Analytics. This is where you put your code in to look at your site in Google Analytics. As you can see off here to the left, we have a lot of different options, but I don't have time to show you them, so just come on here and look through them. Let's go to Themes and Colors. Oh, I forgot. You need to save every time you leave this page. Every page you leave, you need to save. So now we're at the themes and base themes and colors. This is how you change the aesthetics of your site. Over here, you'll see that our base theme is currently sky. We can change between multiple base themes, like charcoal, and this changes the look out of the site. So let's go back to ski. So now we're back at ski, and I'm going to stay on an entire page. We can actually customize a lot of stuff on here, a lot of the aesthetics. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the background, Kind of has gray colors now going to go away. And I'm going to turn on a background image. And I'm going to search my computer for a background image. And I've got one right here. Now you can see here it's in the background, but look, it's copying a bunch of times. We can change the options to no repeat, center, and it's going to stay on top. So now when we save this, let's go back, and there we go. That was our little message. We can see this as a viewer now. But look, my content area is way up here covering my customized title that I put in. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to Edit Site Layout, and I'm going to increase this to, I'm going to say about 180 pixels. That drops it down. That increases the site to 180 pixels. Now let's see how it looks again. There we go. There's our content. We can actually change this so this is further up, but that's a little bit more extensive. So let's get rid of this. That's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Alright, Charlie, come and turn me off. Chop chop. Move it. Transcendent Charlie has stuff need doing. No, I don't. Turn me off.